everyone, it's Dean. I've got Karuna with me and Andrew. Now I want to ask her, give me the space to create. Now what was that about?
So I think, as we spoke about briefly before, when you are looking at moving into a new role, and I came from the COO role to be moved into the CEO role, so it was a very different role, and I felt quite scared about transitioning and making sure that I delivered great outcomes, because you've got a huge responsibility of looking after a lot of people and looking after their lives, and very big shoes to fill. And Andrew's done such an amazing, created such an amazing business over many years. But I could see a different, vision, and I think that even though Andrew and I are very aligned and we get on extremely well, we obviously have a lot of argy-bargy sometimes in regards to different challenging moments and making sure that we get to a point where we actually think that it's the right benefit of everybody, and you need to be thinking about all your stakeholders. So it definitely was a large fear for me that when Andrew actually makes the decision to step out, is he going to actually be able to let go enough where I feel that I've actually got the opportunity to run it the way I want to run it. Yeah. And I think a lot of people didn't think he was actually going to be able to. I think a lot of people doubted it. Wouldn't you say that?
I reckon I was one of those.
But I could see what it was nearly like a grieving time, it's sort of nearly like a death in the family, I think, where I was watching Andrew grieve his position before you actually gave me the opportunity. Yeah. And I think once he actually got to that point, it was nearly like hands off and off you go. I've now come, really, comfortable within my own space about this. And then it was, I actually couldn't believe it. It's been absolutely unbelievable. And he's always there when I, need him. And I think that's really great, because he's been an amazing mentor of mine, and like others in the business, like Craig in our business. And I think that without that space, I wouldn't be able to deliver what I'm delivering for our business now and the growth path that we're on. And I think if you're not going to be able to let go, and if you appoint a CEO and you think that it's going to be okay and not give them the opportunity, it's not going to be, because they're not going to stay. And I think it's known that founders, and I see Andrew as the founder of our business, that if you don't let go, that the first CEO usually fails because you don't give them enough space to create. But Andrew's been amazing and been able to do that.
That's a great tip.
Very.
Cheers.
Thank you.